Hello, it's Scott Manley here with part 3 of Freelancer. Now, I have arrived back at Planet Pittsburgh after the mission with Juni and the King. I guess he's descended from Elvis. Let's take a look at what's going on here. I have actually acquired some cash. What do we say? 3,810, and I could spend it on improving my spacecraft. But actually, what I've really got my eyes set on is a bigger spaceship. Now here, they sell the Rhino, if I look at it. This is the Rhino freighter, which will let me carry a whole lot more stuff. I'm not sure that's the best thing for me to go for, but you know, that's part of the game, is upgrading your ship, and really the default Starflyer is utterly terrible. And I think really what I want to do is, before I go to like part 3, before I go to the next mission, essentially, the next storyline mission, I want to have a better spacecraft, because that will make things a whole lot easier. So of course, I have the whole base to wander around and make money and examine things. So you'll notice the transitions have gone, and that's because I have upgraded to Jason's Freelancer patch 1.22, and that's one of the options that has come up. So in the bar, you'll notice that I can move my mouse over various individuals here. This is Deep Space Engineering. The icon that comes up determines or tells me what I can learn from these individuals.
Well, I'm a fixer for Deep Space Engineering.
He's a fixer for Deep Space Engineering. This is our home.
A reliable source just funneled me new info.
Yes. I wish I could skip some of these things because it gets kind of boring after a while. I'll upload all of the info in Planet Houston for 1,500 credits. You know what? I don't think I need to do that because I can just go there, right? But I mean, that's one of the things they'll sell you, is they'll sell you information on other planets. Now this guy, you'll see, this guy has a little speech bubble that's filled in. This guy has one which is empty, and that's because
what can I do for
he's not my friend.
Anything for me?
First visit, yeah?
First visit.
Yeah, well, I work for Republican Shipping. We don't feel the need to run things here, but we are highly influential. Let me have a look at your card. I think perhaps you should be on your way now.
I think you should be on your way. Yeah.
I know we've met somewhere.
Yeah, call me Trent.
I'd recognize that mustache anywhere.
Trent, nice to see you again.
Great. Got anything?
I could fill you in on a rumor I heard. Interested?
Well, yes, I'm interested.
Fine. Here's what I got.
Here's what you got. We ship the boron produced here to the Baltimore shipyard. It is a relatively short run, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Rogues come barreling out of the Pittsburgh debris field all the time. I shall have to play this Baltimore shipyard a visit.
That might come in handy.
Maybe I can make some money trading it.
Hope you live, Trent.
Hope I live, Trent. Okay, so that's the bar. Now you can also, of course, check the news, and there's... Yes, somebody smashed a local crime ring. That's great. That was a great individual. And there's a job board, so you can take various jobs here. So what do we have? Junkers have hired an operative to do some of their dirty work. If he was sent to acquire some genetically enhanced phage, which he has done, now the goods are on him, and he's on his way to the drop. It's a perfect time to strike. You are to track him down and eliminate all evidence. Surely you want to catch him, eliminate him, and have the evidence on hand. Yeah, so these are all like fly into space and shoot people, more or less. Now you can get jobs with people that you aren't actually, who would otherwise not give you jobs via this. For example, the Bounty Hunters Guild. Commodities. Do I have any commodities on my ship? Let's take a look. No, I don't have anything to trade at this time. Did I pick up any stuff from the fight? Let's take a look. Nothing here. But you know what? One thing I could sell off is some of my shield batteries, since those come all the time. I'm going to sell... wait, is this how many? Okay, this is how many I'll sell. So I'll sell 4 of them, and I'll sell a few of my nanobots. Because you know what, having these on my ship is all good, but I'll end up picking a lot in fights, and it's a shame when you run out of capacity. So anyway, instead of all this, what I'm going to do is I could upgrade my ship, but I'm not going to. I'm going to fly into space and demonstrate asteroid mining, even though mining is actually a terrible waste of cash. So if I bring up the map with F6, there's a little icon up the top that says mineable zones, and guess what? I'm in a mineable zone. I'm just going to turn southwards, more or less, go towards planet Maine, or the moon of Maine, and start charging my engines. So you can see the debris field all around here. That's where we'll find these little asteroids to mine. They call it asteroid mining, but I guess it's really scrap metal mining at this point. Other asteroids in the game have much higher quality minerals, but I'm going to get here and drop out of warp. Now I'm looking for tiny... Uh-oh, there's a bad guy coming. Oh, bad guy coming already to interrupt me. Let's go this way. Although he isn't just a single bloodhound, I could totally take him. I'm going after him. Yeah, look at me jinking left and right. And zipping past him, slowing down. And hammering him in the butt with my weapons. With my big guns. There we go. Oh, and there's another one. Let's grab whatever loot I can already. And look, yeah, I was totally right. I already picked up more shield batteries. So if I had not sold off my shield batteries, I would have not made that 200 credit profit. So there we go. Now, next one. And it looks like we're all done. Okay, back to looking for asteroids. I think. The scary music is still there. The combat music is still happening. So what I'm looking for is little asteroids floating by, more or less. There's the small debris, but you'll start to see bigger chunks of debris once I'm in the field. Ah, there. So you can tell that these are shootable because as you mouse over them, the sight changes. Now you're going to have to find a bunch of these, and eventually some of them will have... Ah, there, got some scrap metal. Now scrap metal is actually pretty much lousy value for money, but I just wanted to show that this is how you do the mining. Truthfully, I'll probably end up making more money from shooting these guys in bloodhounds. Oh. Because I'm going to have friendly patrols out here as well, shooting at them. Okay, yeah, the rogues are coming at me. Let's go shoot them. I was thinking I would have a very quiet day mining asteroids, but apparently the pirates are everywhere. It's just like EVE Online, which was more or less released around the same time as this. Whoa. Okay, and EVE Online still hasn't acquired the whole walking in stations thing. Oh, incoming missile, not good. Still, I picked something up. Okay, escort number 2, Rookie O'Neill. Rookie O'Neill! What's your name? I'm Rookie O'Neill. That sounds like you're gonna get shot in the intro to the movie. With a name like that, you know you're not gonna be the hero, right? Come on! Oh. And he changed course just as I was about to kill him. Still, that didn't last long. Escort 1, Rookie O'Brien. What's with these names here? Apparently all the pirates are Irish. I don't think that's really saying much about... I don't think that's particularly sensitive culturally, let's say. It's like Star Wars, where they basically declared that all the stormtroopers were essentially descendants of a New Zealander, right? Oh, darn. What does that say culturally about people from New Zealand? Okay, there's another one. Oh, ah, come on. Ah, there he is. Yeah, this is a really lousy way to make money right now, but I did want to just show it off. Let's head back to planet Pittsburgh. Planet Pittsburgh docking ring. Off we go. So yeah, I have now Jason's Freelancer patch, which I previously had, but apparently I'd messed up in the way I was setting resolutions. But now, yeah, I have the proper full screen 1080p. I like to run it in a window, and it runs mostly pretty well. So you see I have the heads-up display and everything in here. It adds strafe commands in other directions, so I can strafe up and down, but I haven't bound those to keys because I can't quite figure out how to make it work. I guess I could bind it on my joystick or something. Not really sure exactly what to do with that. It adds the ability to skip cutscenes, it fixes a whole bunch of other features. Oh look, these guys are shooting at me. Nice, and this the docking ring has guns as well. Did not notice that. Now the cutscenes, you don't skip the landing cutscenes, and you don't skip any of the important dialogue that you will get in, and important scenes that will tell the story. But you just don't need to spend all this time waiting for your character to walk into a bar and have a slow pan across everything there. Okay, fix my ship. Oh dear. Oh look, I have a javelin missile which I can repair.
Complete.
Thank you. I could fit that on my ship or sell it. Let's take a look at the commodity trader. So as I was saying, yep, scrap metal, lousy value for money. But let's actually buy up some boron and head over to that place where we were told to head.
Thanks. What's next for me?
I could fill you in on a rumor I heard. Interested?
Keep talking. I'm here.
Fine. Here's what I got.
I know you. You know what I heard? The planetary defense grid around Manhattan was sabotaged. That's how the Order managed to get through to Schultzky's ship. It's frightening what these people can pull off. They must have people helping them on the inside.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Hope you live, Trent.
Hope. Okay, so yeah, let's try and fill my cargo hold with boron all the way up. I've got 17 units. You know what? I'm gonna sell off the scrap metal first, right? Even though it's lousy, I'm gonna buy a full cargo bay of boron, and then see if we can take it somewhere. So let's fly into space off of these wonderful pentagonal launch pads. I've no idea why you would have a pentagonal launch pad as opposed to a circular one, but that's the way it works. So we're gonna head towards, we have Fort Bush, or Baltimore Shipyard is in that direction. So the Baltimore Shipyard apparently is over that way, but this is not going to carry me, so I'm going to head towards Fort Bush. Fort Bush. There we go. Docking with this. So yeah, you can see Planet Pittsburgh is here. We got to go to Fort Bush, and then maybe Baltimore is in that direction. I think that's it. That was the place we were told to go. So Fort Bush is a nexus of, you know, jump routes, I guess. It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy. Now, of course, I could make more money if I had more cargo. Okay. And where have we got? We have, the Baltimore Shipyard, Colorado, Norfolk, Planet Manhattan, Baltimore Shipyard. Let's see what that does.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 1.
You're welcome. The Baltimore Shipyard welcomes you. Please fly safely. Don't crash. There's a whole lot of chatter going on in the background there. A docky 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 dock. Okay, so let's see what magnificent profits I can reap by selling off this boron to this, to where the shipyard does it, whatever. Commodity trader, 120. That's exactly the price I bought it for. That guy is full of BS. What the hey? Well, I guess I could carry it on to Planet Manhattan, but what I really should do is just spend some time touring all the stations in this sector and, you know, finding out where I can make profit. That would probably be a good idea. Oh, look, at least I know I can sell scrap metal for a little more in this location. But I guess, yeah, I'm just going to carry that around with me. At least I haven't made a loss yet. And let's go over to the bar and find out. Okay, so this is the dude from Republic Shipping. Deep Space Engineering, Oscar Ragboat. With a name like that, he must have been teased as a child.
You're a newcomer.
I can imagine why he might become, say, a reclusive
Well, I work for Deep Space
scientist.
Engineering. We run this place. Well, just between us, I have heard a rumor.
He has heard a rumor.
Right, I'm listening.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
Oh dear. Pulse-based weapons draining enemy shields very quickly, however they do little damage to ship hulls. I see. I will keep that in mind, Dr. Ragboat.
Very well. Be seeing you.
Be seeing you, yes. That sound. I always hear that and I think of The Prisoner, which is a
What's going on, my
magnificent
friend?
TV series from the
So,
late
what'll it be?
60s, early 70s.
No thanks. But I'll bet you know what's going on around
I
here.
bet you know
First
what's
visit,
going
eh?
on.
Yeah.
Well, I could pass along a rumor I've heard.
Go on,
Interested?
do tell.
Go ahead.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
Have you heard the news about Schultzky? He was attacked right here in Liberty. Yeah, I was there. No matter what the news tells you, I heard the LSF knows exactly who did it, but won't tell us. They probably already know. Who destroyed Freeport 7? I wonder what they're trying to cover up.
Have heard
I think at this point I should start saving you from all these conversations
Okay,
using the magic
what's going
power
on?
of video editing. Baltimore isn't a bad place. Could be worse, like Houston. Houston is the pits. They get some hellacious dust storms here. They're real hot too. You get one foot in a prison cell there, the other on some factory line with a warden trying to make his monthly bonus. I see. Okay, well, this has been pretty much a useless run. Actually, I should probably check the equipment dealer just to see what he's selling, just in case there's any new hotness here. Yeah, I mean, they have like class 3 weapons, which I could spend money on, but I really want to get the bigger ship rather than bigger weapons first. I can figure I can hold my own against what's here until, but the bigger ship will let me mount bigger guns. Let's go touring the sector looking for places to sell my boron.
I'm commencing a scan on your cargo bay for contraband.
I hope boron isn't
Well,
contraband.
you're clear. I didn't find anything.
Yes, you found boron. If you've ever read, you know, John D. Clarke's History of Rocket Fuels, Ignition, there is a section on exotic fuel types, most of which are based on boron, or specifically boranes. Now, a borane is essentially like an alkane, but you replace the carbon with boron. All systems nominal. But I don't know what nominal really means, since it was mentioned that my fusion-powered spaceplane, the status was nominal when the entire reactor section had ripped off. Oh, yes. Well, none of that will be happening here, since the damage models don't go quite to that level of detail. Okay, let's see if I can make a little more profit on the borane here. Boron. Commodity trader, Mr. Republic Shipping. Oh, there, you see? That makes far more sense. Not that it's a great price either, but at least I could make a little bit of a profit. Okay, we are in Norfolk. And that's Norfolk, US, for you guys in Britain who think about Norfolk as being a place in the UK.
Roger that.
Let's go to the shipyard and see what we can do here. Perhaps they have a greater need for boron than the Baltimore shipyard. Okay, Mr. Commodity Trader, what do you have for me? Yes, you apparently are admiring the interior of your cargo bay there. Look at you, looking up and around, trying not to make eye contact with me until I make an offer. I know you're playing hard to get. Well, there we go. Boron, we can sell it at. We can sell that as a slightly better. Well, we can sell it at the same price as we would sell at Manhattan. Again, scrap metal, slightly more valuable. Yes, look at my wonderful cargo bay here.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is
Okay, once again,
cleared for launch.
continuing my tour of the system. What else can we find here? So. Oh, Battleship Missouri. It shows up as a station. I wonder if I can dock with it.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Please
Oh.
proceed to dock 1.
Apparently, I'm allowed to dock with a military battleship. Look at that thing. It looks kind of like a submarine with a... I don't know. It looks like it's modeled on a bit of a submarine. I don't know. Oh, and I can buy ships here. Let's see what the commodity trader is offering for my boron. 120, once again. Lousy, but H-fuel is pretty valuable here. I should make a point of buying that. They also want water. Okay, that's pretty good. And they actually have a ship dealer here that I should talk to. What does he have? He has a Defender, which, oh, there you see, 12,000. That is a heavy fighter. It's, you know, 5 guns, more armor, more... It's better than my Starflyer in a lot of ways, I think. And it's pretty cheap, so this is clearly something I should be going for. That, in my mind, that's what I'm going for. Well, it's becoming clear that trading within the confines of the Liberty system is not necessarily going to be the most profitable thing for me to do. I've got a few more places to visit. I'm not really going to get a better price on this, but we'll continue with this in the next episode. Until then, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.